Hello and welcome to Neophyte.tv, the technology show for the Not So Geeky. My name's Ben Friedman and it is our last day here at CES, and once again we're very lucky to be joined by the lovely and beautiful Brenda Felsing. Brenda, thanks for joining us all week.
Thank you for having me. I cannot believe how much fun this was. Wow, what an enlightening experience. And I'd like to give one last shout out to STM bags. The generic version will never do.
It's true. You know, these bags have been great. We see a lot of people walking around, and it's been great for carrying our gear around, so they really do serve a lot of uses. Now, it's our last day here. We've got one more big press event to go to tonight, so we're going to head over there right now. So we're here with Suzanne from Brother. Suzanne, what's the latest and greatest thing from Brother you're showing off at the show?
This is our newest P-Touch labeler. It's part of our Simply Professional line. It's the PT2730.
PT2730.
Yep. What's new and great about this machine is it has a bunch of built-in label collection samples.
Label collection samples.
So they're built-in label templates. There's about over 50 label collection templates in it for personal, business, shipping, office signage that enables you to create labels quickly and easily.
So it's not just a plain old boring label, you've actually got a bunch of different kinds you can put on there with little patterns and things?
Absolutely. All of our P-Touch labelers use the TZ laminated tape, so you can use them indoors, outdoors. They withstand heat, sun, so they're great. You can use them indoors or outdoors.
Will they withstand my 2-year-old peeling them off?
Yes, they will.
That's the most important thing to me, because let me tell you, whenever I put anything on there, she's like, pick at the corner. Are any of the labels temporary, where you can actually peel them off and reapply them?
No.
Ooh, tough question, sorry.
Yeah. Sorry.
Well, who'd want that anyway, right? Stupid me, sorry.
They can be removed, but they really, if you're using a P-Touch labeler, they're really intended to be for more permanent use.
So we're here with Ron from Escort. Ron, what's the latest and greatest technology you've got here at the show?
Well, thanks very much for stopping by, and I'm glad everybody's watching. You know, if you're driving and you're not using some good protection, in general, you're going to get stopped at the rate about 1 in 4 drivers this year. The number of tickets is going up, it's just exploding. Combine that with the fact that a lot of people when they're driving also want to know where they're going. They're busy. They've got routes to pick. You know, even when you're downtown, you're not sure where the Opera House is, where the best parking spot is, so you need some help navigating. Well, instead of having several devices on the dashboard, separate navigation, separate radar detection, we've taken all of that functionality and combined that into one unit. This is the all-new Passport IQ. It combines our world-class leading radar detection protection and full GPS navigation. So right now I'm simulating a route where we're coming from the factory in Cincinnati here to the Las Vegas Convention Center. What's really cool is, I'm kind of upside down so I don't want to miss this, but we can run in the detector mode so that you can see all this information. So we're going to give you your vehicle speed, your direction of travel, the posted speed limit. I don't know if you can hear that or not, it's a little bit noisy in here, but the whole time that we're getting all this information in the background, we'll get our turn-by-turn directions. Now, if I quickly just switch over here and go to the map mode, I'll see my map just like a normal GPS nav unit. But a couple of interesting features that this does that no other competitor unit's going to do. It's going to alert you to the red light camera locations. It's going to tell you where the speed traps are. But also, if you should actually encounter a speed trap, it's going to give you an alert and let you know that the gun is up ahead. And you can take control of your car and be a safer driver.
I think you've done one of these interviews before.
I've done one or two.
So basically what you're saying is this is an Escort that comes with protection and will tell you where to go.
That's exactly correct. It sets the standard for keeping you away from unwanted tickets and getting you from point A to point B safely.
So when you're looking for serious protection, you're looking for OtterBox. I'm here with Kelly. Tell me a little bit about the latest and greatest tough cases you've got for our gadgets.
Okay, so we've got a whole wide range of cases for different devices. Apple devices, BlackBerry stuff, HTC, all across the board.
You guys actually make one of the most diverse lines. You know, some people will make an iPhone case or maybe a BlackBerry case, but you guys really have a lot of different products out there.
we've really been able to take the knowledge and the specialties that we do have, kind of based on a smaller product line that we started with, and applied it to a larger scale.
So take us through a couple of them here. Let me see what you got at the show.
So this is our commuter series case for the iPad.
Feels tough.
This is one of two options that we have. It's kind of the sleeker, slimmer option of the two. It's got multi-layers, so it's like a silicone skin here and then a polycarbonate shell. You can remove this door for easy docking, easy charging access without taking off the entire case. So really good protection against bumps and shock and scratch.
And it has a front bezel too, which is nice because some cases only go on the back and they don't protect that front bezel.
Right, exactly. So we've also got a Defender series line for some of these tablet cases that provides a lot more rugged protection.
This looks like something you could like take to Iraq or something.
Right, exactly. I mean, these lines are great.
Ooh, it's rubbery. I like that.
Yeah, these lines are great for military construction, outdoor enthusiasts.
Or people with kids.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Way harder than military, let me tell you.
We put our cases through kid testing first, make sure they're approved and can survive. So this is kind of the reverse design of that commuter series. It's got the polycarbonate shell and then a silicone layer. So it's definitely a different feel, more protection with this one here for drops, which is really important to a lot of people.
Now I know some of them are, but not all of them are waterproof, right?
No, none of our smartphone or tablet cases are waterproof at all. We kind of got our start in the waterproof line of
with OtterBox, it sounds like something that might go in the water.
Exactly. Yep, and that's kind of what our original line of product was waterproof boxes. And people said, I love this box, I love that it's rugged and waterproof, but I want it to protect my phone.
So here at CES, 3D is one of the huge buzzwords, and not only are the products in 3D, but even some of the reporters are using 3D. Check out over here, we got a 3D camcorder, a guy who seems to be very much in 3D as well, and he's doing an interview in 3D. So it's not just for Disney animation anymore, 3D is everywhere. So we're here with Charles from iOmega. Charles, what's the coolest thing you're showing at the show this year?
Oh, that has to be Superhero for sure. Superhero is our backup and charger for iPhone. So we know that everybody syncs, right? They sync every day.
Everybody syncs, everyone needs to charge.
Yeah, well actually people don't sync every day, right? We find that people don't sync even maybe every other day or every week.
Why do I feel like you led me into a trick question there that I got wrong somehow?
The idea here is if those people aren't syncing on a regular basis, they're probably taking pictures, they're putting new phone numbers and contacts into their phone, and they're unprotected until the next time they sync. So what if you lose your phone? What if the phone breaks? You get a new phone, you have no contacts, and you lost all your irreplaceable photos. So what we have here is a solution. Essentially, all you have to do is take your iPhone, plug it into the dock, and it'll automatically back up your photos and your contacts.
Now, it looks like it's starting some sort of a sync thing, but it's not hooked up to any computer or anything.
That's right. It's backing up to an SD card that's built into the dock. So all your photos, all your contacts are instantly protected, loaded onto that SD card, and in the event you get that new phone, you plug in the new one, you hit restore, and all your stuff goes back onto the dock or onto the phone from the dock.
That's fantastic. I'm often traveling, and sometimes when I travel on vacation, I won't take my laptop, so I'll take a charger. Right. But of course, you're taking photos, you're taking pictures, videos, and all that stuff, and of course, none of that is getting backed up.
Exactly. So this is just a great way to be protected in the interim until the next time you sync. And it'll back up multiple phones, so if everybody in the house has an iPhone, they can all charge, they can all get backed up, and if somebody loses their phone, when they get the new one, they just have to choose the phone they want to restore, and it's done.
Now, everything we do is in haiku. Are you okay with that?
I am okay with haiku as long as you are as well, my friend. Guy, anyway, sorry.
That's freaking impressive, I tell you right there.
I've done that before, I like that, that's my style.
So we're here with Scott Boyarski from the Accessory Workshop. Tell me, Scott, what are you showing off at the show?
We're showing you the TiePad product, which is a Bluetooth wireless keyboard for the iPad.
The TiePad, I think I actually had that for dinner last night.
I knew you were going to use that line.
And it went down as well the second time.
Exactly.
Tell me a little bit about what it does.
Well, basically, the iPad is a functional keyboard, obviously, which is all touchscreen. What the TiePad does is it allows you to have a keyboard which enhances the iPad itself, so you can use it full screen to its experience.
Now, it looks like it's not just a keyboard, but it's also a case.
Correct.
So can you fold that up for us and show us how it works?
Absolutely. So basically, if you're going to spend $800 on an iPad, you've got a case.
Is it a leather case?
It's actually a leather case.
Very nice.
It's very nice, and it's got a couple key features in it. we were out to a few of the different reviewers and bloggers out there and responded to what consumers were looking for. We have a second shift key that we developed. This is actually our Gen 2 product.
A second shift key?
Right, exactly.
For when one is not enough?
Exactly. Righty, lefty, so forth. We improved the quality of the leather itself. The tactile response is a little bit firmer and stiffer than our Gen 1 case. We've improved some of the battery life on it, on-off features and this and that.
And I assume that, of course, it doesn't, you charge it maybe via USB?
Exactly. It has a mini USB. It charges to a laptop or a desktop. It has about 90 days of battery life.
Wow.
With a 3-hour charge.
So TypePad, if you want to turn your iPad into a little mini laptop, looks like a great product. Greg, tell me a bit about what Greg... Let me try that again.
Let's try that one again, from the top.
So we're talking with Meredith from ID8 Mobile. And Meredith, what are you guys showing at the show today?
This is actually the Mogo Talk. So what it is...
Wait a second. Mogo Talk.
Mogo Talk. Yes.
Awesome.
So this is an iPhone 4 case, but it actually has the Bluetooth headset integrated into it. So you see here, you can snap the Bluetooth out of it. It works this way. It comes with 6 different earpieces. 3 are noise canceling, 3 are not.
See, if you have 6 different ears.
Exactly. Yes, and it actually also charges in the case.
So while it's in the case, it will charge. Now, does the case have a battery, or is it just sucking juice from your iPhone?
It's just like you would plug it in right here. So as opposed to having to dock your Bluetooth somewhere and charge it, dock your iPhone somewhere and charge it, you do it all right here.
Right, so when you need a headset, it's always with you. Because right, the biggest problem is you get out of the car, you go somewhere, you go to use your phone, and the headset is still on your dash.
Exactly.
And if you haven't had this problem where somebody calls you on the headset, and the headset picks it up, and you're like, hello, and you can't talk to them?
Exactly.
I have that problem every freaking day, I tell ya.
Well, not anymore.
So we're here with Larry from Mobile Monitor Technologies, and I'm guessing this is the world's first laptop for people with no hands.
Actually, it's a portable...
Thank you for the courtesy laugh, I must admit.
No,
tell me a little about the product.
This is actually a portable monitor. So it allows people to have a second monitor with them when they travel away from their office, and it gives them the productivity that they're used to in their office when they use 2 or more monitors.
Now, the big problem with most monitors, if you want to carry them around, is one, you got to have power, big power cable, a power brick. 2, you got to run all the right cables to your computer. Does this solve any of those issues?
Well, actually, the most important issue that it solves is the weight and the portability. We still need to power it with an external power supply, and you have to connect it to your laptop with a USB cord, but you don't need a VGA cord. It connects directly with a USB cord. Plus, you can actually daisy chain up to 6 of these together. So if people want multiple monitors, they can do that as well.
Is there a version, or are you thinking about coming out with a version that runs on batteries so you don't have to bring the external brick?
Actually, where we probably would go is for a version when USB 3 becomes available. We might actually go to a lower power consumption monitor, like an LED monitor.
Because USB 3 has quite a bit of power coming over the line.
Right. And then we would be able to power it through the USB 3 without the power brick. But that's probably about a year away in terms of development.
And last question, is there a way of using it if you want to hook it up to a DVD player, maybe by HDMI or something like that? Or is it strictly computer only?
Right now it's strictly computer. It is something that we're looking at in terms of HDMI, but it does do video, and it does great video. So if you have video playing on your computer, you can actually show it on the secondary monitor as well.
So we're here with Corel and Greg Wood. Greg, tell me a bit about what Corel is showing today.
I will, Ben, thank you. Well, we were here at CES this year, and our big news is really about some new applications we're rolling out, free ones for iPhone and iPad.
Can I stop you right there?
Yeah.
I hear you saying about and out.
About? That's okay though, eh?
So I'm guessing Corel is a Canadian firm.
It is a Canadian firm. We're based in Ottawa, Canada. That's where I'm in from. Enjoying the nicer weather down here compared to Ottawa.
You must be absolutely schwitzing hot out here.
I am schwitzing hot right now.
Right, wonderful. Well, okay, let's get back to the demo.
So the great news is we're rolling out a couple of new apps for iPad and iPhone, completely free, that do digital painting on your device. We've also got some great news around video, and I work on the video team at Corel, and we're going to be supporting the new Sandy Bridge platform from Intel and the Fusion platform from AMD. But the cool thing about Sandy Bridge is that it's delivering some really great performance on video. And traditionally, there's been a lot of obstacles around consumers and mainstream consumers getting into video. And among that has been, hey, I don't have a camcorder. Well, now we've all got a phone in our pocket, like this one. I got an iPhone here.
He actually has a phone in his pocket.
Right there, but everyone's got an HD video available to them now, it seems, with these phones. And then it's like, well, maybe my computer's not powerful enough. Well, that excuse is going away too with these very reasonably priced systems that have got a ton of horsepower. And of course, we can share really easily now on the web. So all these barriers to video editing are falling in. For us, that's super exciting. So we're really focused on, let's take care of the magic in the background, making stuff work very quickly, so there's no hurdles. And then let's make a product that's really simple so people can get in and edit videos of their own.
Sandy beaches, magic, and video editing, 3 of my favorite things. Greg Wood, thank you very much for your time.
Thanks, Ben.
Well, that wraps up our coverage for the CES show. I'm so sad I have to go home now, but it's been so much fun to be here.
It has been a lot of fun. I really want to thank you for coming out this week. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me. It's been great.
And a big shout out once again to STM Bags. Thank you so much for sponsoring us here at the show. We have a great time with you guys and your bags every year. If you have any comments of anything you've seen all of these shows, drop by our website, www.neo-fight.tv. That's where you can leave us a comment or go to facebook.com/neophyte and like the show to be entered to win some of the stuff we review. And if you have an extra 30 seconds,
take a look at this.
If you need to make recordings of your computer screen, there's no better tool than Camtasia from TechSmith. In fact, you're watching a screen recording of this video right now.
Camtasia can record your screen, your webcam, and high-quality audio at the same time. It's perfect for training, presentations, podcasts, or any time you need to show what's going on your computer.
Camtasia is easy to use, but it's also extremely powerful. You can turn your screen recordings into high-quality polished video in no time and share them with the world.
And Camtasia is available for the Mac and PCs. If you need to make screen recordings to educate, train, or sell, there's no better tool than Camtasia from TechSmith.